This presentation will be divided into 6 parts. First will be introduction, second literature review, third framework of study, fourth research methodology, fifth conclusion, sixth references. Between these 6 parts, the literature review is most important because it will guide my research to a right path in finding answer for the research title. SMJK Yok Choi is a school situated in Ipoh Town. This school has usually every year around 2,000 students. When the pandemic started, the class attendance have been dropped steeply. Because of this scenario, the academic performance of the student has dropped. We are not talking about final exam only. We are talking about weekly assessment that we called PPD. My interest here is to see whether this scenario, absenteeism, does it affect all the subjects equally or their bearings is different. Maybe in language it is more steep, not in humanistics, not in arithmetic subjects. And this brings to our research objective. My research objective is to examine the effect of absenteeism on academic performance, not academic achievement, academic performance on language, in language, humanistics, and arithmetic subjects in SMJK. Literature review has the purpose of providing information and guiding the researcher to find answer for the research title. My title has a difference compared to other studies in the market. My title is more on academic performance rather than academic achievement. In academic performance, the educators, teachers evaluate not only their final exams but also their yearly assessment. There are 3 articles I have reviewed to understand that the research gap that might exist. One article is for language, one article is for arithmetics, and one article is for physical education. In 2017, Peer published a study. This study found out there is a relationship between poor attendance with academic achievement. In 2021, ITER has published a study that states motivation can cause poor attendance, and this eventually will cause poor academic achievement. These 2 studies look into academic achievement but not on academic performance. For physical education, R. Hansen in 2016 published that if a student who has low class attendance in physical education classes, their intent to be fit throughout their adolescent life is diminished. If you look at these 3 literature review, their concerns on effect of absenteeism is more on achievement rather than performance. Only in 2016, R. Hansen has looked beyond achievement to see how they perform in their life after their school days. My title will try to look into their performance, and the definition of performance is more on developing their cognitive, developing their affective, developing their psychomotor development. Theories that I think that will be fundamental in doing this research will be on academic performance. Another one will be on absenteeism. Another one will be on holistic education. Absenteeism is defined student being absent from school without any valid reason. This definition, these theories we are well aware of. But the important part here is definition of academic performance. Nazar in his article in 2019 state academic performance is education goals that been set by students and teachers. And these education goals is not necessarily marks. It is a continuous assessment from the day the school starts until the final exam. This is the fundamental theory that I will use for my research. The second theory was introduced by William in his article in 2014. He introduced the concept of holistic education. Holistic education has the purpose of reducing the subjectivity and increase the understanding of the learners of the assessment process. It means quite simply, students will understand why and what they are assessed in. This will assist them into developing their learning skills. These two theories have given me a understanding that when I want to assess academic performance, the questions they have created to ask my key informant, I should not be only emphasizing on the test score, but also on the tasks or assignments the teachers give in class. To collect primary data for my research, I have decided to use interview as my main way of collecting data. I have chosen interview because its suitability to my research title. The information that I seek, together with the emotion that's involved when delivering this data, I can seek from an interview session. There are few articles that I've read that can conquer my decision to use interview as primary data collection method. First is Boulderston 2012, second is Alamari 2019. Boulderston in 2012 state that interview is the best method to get an insight on the person being interviewed's experience. For me, this is the key ingredient that I want when I'm collecting data for my research. Second, author Alamari stated data collected through interview is most suitable to do triangulation. For qualitative research, this gives the ability for the researcher to sort out information, put into themes that can be used to answer the research title. Sample that I am going to use in this study involve 27 key informants. 9 will be from teachers, 18 will be from students. These 9 teachers will be divided into 3 groups. 3 are teaching language subjects, 3 will be teaching humanistic subjects, 3 will be teaching arithmetic subjects. The students 18 will be randomly selected from Peralihan to Form 5 without using any definite variables.